Today I'm going to have a look at the Scottish Parliament building. I've got to be honest, I know it splits the room normally, but I'm a fan. I really like the ambition of it. I like how not Edinburgh it is. I like how much energy there is about the space. It's like an explosion of kind of rooms and spaces and towers at the bottom of the Royal Mile. So yeah, I'm a fan. There was all that discussion when it was being designed and when it was opened about, is it leaves, is it upturned boats from the shore of Northumberland, is it a landscape bleeding in from Arthur's Seat in Queen's Park across into the Royal Mile and almost kind of taking back the Royal Mile. There's that kind of monumental nature, those columns that are a little bit like the crags on Holyrood Park on Arthur's Seat just above it. And you see in the towers are the accommodation for the MSP's offices. So I think there's a lot going on. There's an excitement and an enthusiasm that's probably not typically Scottish in the architecture. I think in terms of fitting in, it does two things really well. I think it fits in its immediate landscape really cleverly. When you see it from Arthur's Seat, you see the footpaths and the landscape, the greenery just stretches across. And I think that's really clever and it really just embeds it. I think visually it doesn't fit in Edinburgh at all. I think it's such a change from that very traditional, very safe Georgian or neo-Georgian approach that we have so often, or the old Edinburgh tenements idea, to instead this very organic, quite angular set of spaces. But I think that juxtaposition's where the interest lies. I think this was probably one of the most difficult buildings I remember. I think from day one, it got in problems of conversations on cost and cost overrun. I think the type of construction was something that we didn't really do much in Scotland. The approach to design was so different from what we're used to. It happened at a point when kind of global security concerns changed and the approach to how you secure a building changed, so there had to be changes to the scheme as it went. And then tragically, obviously, Henri Morales, the main architect, passed away and the building had to be continued without him. So just so many challenges in that were all kind of mixed up in that one place of trying to deliver a parliament against the political landscape as well, of it being quite an unusual thing to build a new parliament. I think the only thing I don't like on these are when you view it from outside, from the Royal Mile side, there's these shapes that were applied quite late on, these dark, some people call them eyebrows, some people call them curtains. They were based, I think, on that really famous painting of the Reverend ice skating on Duddingston Loch. And they were applied around windows on the towers on the Royal Mile side. And I've never been a fan. I think to me they look more like hairdryers. So yeah, not my favourite part.